Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is once again Wednesday, and that of course means it is our weekly update day here in Modern Warfare 3. Now, yes, we did just see some new patch notes drop yesterday, but for whatever reason, they decided that those had to go live 24 hours early. So we've got back-to-back update days this week. And today's update, rather than being, more so focused on patch notes, and yesterday was a lot of weapon tuning and whatnot, today is mainly a content update with some new additions to the game in a handful of different ways. We also got even more details from Sledgehammer in regards to some other updates that they're working on for the near and long-term future. So as we get into it, if you enjoy the video, do me a favor, drop a like on it. It is always seriously appreciated. And if you are new to the channel or you simply haven't subscribed yet, every day I got you covered with everything you need to know about MW3 and Warzone, whether it's news, updates, patch notes, meta breakdowns, it's all right here. So feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. But as we've covered the past couple of days, Sledgehammer did recently do a Q&A or an Ask Me Anything over on the MW3 subreddit, and they've actually gone through and answered a few additional things that we didn't get to cover in the initial AMA breakdown video. So I was asked in the AMA if there was any reason why we can't currently preview finisher and execution moves on the menu, and Sledgehammer actually responded to this saying, "We are looking into the possibility of such a feature. We're proud of our animation team's work on finishing moves and would love to show them off." So it does seem like eventually we are going to be able to preview those on the menu yet again, either via the store if you're looking to buy a new bundle that has a finishing move, or with the ones you already own on the menu. You can go through that list and see, okay, this picture looks cool, but what does the actual animation look like? And you have that easier preview of what exactly you're selecting when you throw those on. They were also asked about more plans for in-game events, and to this they say, absolutely. We have plans, short-term and long-term, to bring some different event flavors to the players, one of which is Field Rep, which is currently live with the Call of Duty Endowment True Legends event, and we'll talk about that a bit more later on into the video as well, because there's some important things to note there. But we do have some more events coming to MW3 here soon, and then also throughout the seasonal updates, we actually have some leaks with this that we'll be covering in a future video, so stay tuned for that. Sledgehammer was also asked this one, and it's pretty important for those wondering, will any MW2 2009 DLC maps be added to MW3? For example, Carnival, Storm, Trailer Park, Fuel, etc., etc. A lot of people have been wondering about this because obviously we have all the original MW2 2009 maps, and some of those DLC maps from the expansion packs are pretty iconic. And unfortunately, to this, Sledgehammer said there are no plans for these specific maps to return at this time. Our seasonal updates will largely be made of all new maps. So I, for one, am glad that they're again reiterating that most of the new 6v6 content this year is going to be brand new maps. Keep in mind, they did also confirm that some other fan favorite maps are going to be returning throughout the seasons as well. And these could be maps from any MW game. We're talking, or really any Sledgehammer game, I guess you could say. Advanced Warfare, World War II, Vanguard. We could also see maps from MW3, COD 4. It seems like it's definitely a mashup of some of the more iconic maps of Call of Duty history. But as of right now, no MW2 2009 DLC maps are coming throughout the year. But hey, regardless, it's nice to see that Sledgehammer is keeping up with the transparency and giving us some cool details into some future updates or further insights into how they're approaching things. Moving more so into today's actual update, though, like I said, it's mainly content oriented with some new updates here and there. We do also have other basic changes with this as well. So initially, starting today and lasting all the way through the 27th, we're having our very first XP event for Modern Warfare 3, and it's basically a triple threat event for the holiday weekend, of course, with Thanksgiving here in the US. They are turning on double weapon XP, double player XP, and double battle pass XP. So if you're not yet ranked 55 and have all the base stuff unlocked that you can actually get through the levels and not the armory, you can go through and hit 55 super easy with double XP. If you've got weapons you're trying to rank up to start some camo challenges or to unlock certain attachments, that's made much easier. And if you haven't yet completed your season 6 battle pass for MW2, you can of course earn progress for that while playing Modern Warfare 3. They did also just go through earlier on this week and fix the progress issues for zombies, so it doesn't matter if you're playing multiplayer or zombies right now in MW3, you will be earning some battle pass XP, and this entire weekend that's doubled. So definitely great if you're trying to jump on and grind out some games. Things will be a little bit more efficient because of the XP event. Hey everyone, Gamer Advantage is currently doing a massive holiday sale this week all the way through the 27th, in which everything on the site is going to be 25% off. However, if you use code IMMORTAL at checkout, you actually get an extra 10% discount on top of that. Some select items will even have larger discounts on certain days. So if you're looking to grab a pair of frames, there literally has never been a better time than now. Check out the link down in the description below if you're interested. Now, as a part of today's content update, we do have a new playlist update, and this one is especially fun because it's a lot of highly requested things being added in to the playlist rotation. So we do still have the standard stuff between quick play and hardcore, but in addition to all that, this week's featured playlists include the addition of Gun Game making its debut here in MW3. So for those of you looking to have, I would guess I would want to say a more casual experience, since obviously everyone's weapons are changing and it's always a fun match because it's kind of random. With the skill-based matchmaking in this game, it's still probably going to be more sweaty than in years past. Like, Gun Game used to be a party mode, super casual, like way back in Black Ops 1. I remember playing like the wager matches and stuff in that. Now it's just going to be random and it's a little bit more gimmicky with the weapons changing, but still kind of sweaty depending on how good of a player you are. But hey, Gun Game is making its debut. We also have Rust 24/7 making its debut as well. This is going to be fantastic for the grind, especially with the double XP and double weapon XP active. If you're trying to level up guns quickly, if you're trying to go for camo challenges, Rust 24/7, or there should also be a hardcore Rust 24/7, is going to be great for that. Obviously, Rust currently the most action-packed map in the game. It might not always stay like that once we get into the seasons and see other maps return, but as of right now, that's going to be a fantastic playlist for overall efficiency. And then the one that I'm looking forward to the most personally, the 10v10 mosh pit. They are up in the player counts on a bunch of the maps in game, from 6v6 to 10v10. So it's almost like ground war from back in the day with MW2. And for this, we have, like I said, a decent amount of maps. We're going to have Derail, Estate, High Rise, Invasion, Rundown, Skid Row, Subbase, Underpass, and Wasteland. And then within the 10v10 mosh pit, you'll be able to play 10v10 Kill Confirmed, Domination, Hardpoint, or TDM. So honestly, a good bit of variety there. Obviously, it's not every single map in the game that's available here. I mean, Rust 10v10 would have been absolute chaos and maybe borderline unplayable with how the spawns would have been, but this is going to crank up the action on all those maps. And, you know, things like Derail and Wasteland and even Estate, somewhat larger maps, probably going to actually play pretty well for 10v10 as opposed to 6v6, where it can be kind of a snooze fest here and there depending on how mobile the players are in your lobby. Now, also with today's update, we got our next set of weekly challenges, which does include a brand new unlock for the Gunsmith and Other Aftermarket Weapons part update, this time for the Wasp. This is going to allow you to have the Akimbo Wasp, which is going to be kind of nuts in all honesty, going to be very fun to run around with. Probably not the most competitive setup in the world, but regardless, it's another new aftermarket part now available. And with the weekly challenges, of course, you only have to complete 5 of the 7 that are listed, either for multiplayer or for zombies. And of course, if you go through and you complete any of those 5, that's another tier towards getting the Golden River camo, which will officially become available next week. But for multiplayer this week, challenges are going to be pretty straightforward. 15 operator headshot kills with a recommended weapon, which is basically every single MW3 gun except for the Bruin for some reason. Get 20 operator assault kills with a recommended weapon. Get 15 operator point blank kills with recommended SMGs. That one will be super easy in like hardcore, even core, because of some of the SMGs being so good up close, like the Swarm. Get 5 operator kills without dying 1 time with a recommended SMG. So if you go on 1 5 kill streak with an SMG, you'll have that one done. Get 20 operator akimbo kills with a recommended weapon. Get 20 operator hipfire kills with recommended SMGs. You could knock out that and the last one at the same time, use a recommended SMG and hipfire with akimbo. That's a 2 for 1. And then get 5 operator melee kills with the gun butt of a recommended SMG. That would be a 1-shot kill in hardcore. In core, you just have to spam that, but all those are pretty doable, pretty straightforward. Again, you only needed to complete 5 of those. And then for zombies as well, once more, you only have to do 5 of these, so you can sort of pick and choose whatever you'll be the most efficient on. But get 200 critical kills, or headshots basically, with the recommended weapon. Get 100 kills with a melee weapon, so any of the knives basically. Get 10 special zombie kills with a recommended SMG, so that's any of the elite zombies. That would be the Mangler, the Mimic, or the Disciple. get 3 Mangler kills with a recommended SMG. You could sort of get some progress on both of those at the same time. Get 150 kills with an akimbo recommended weapon, get 100 hipfire kills with a recommended SMG. Again, those two you could do at the same time as well. Then finally get 50 mercenary kills with a recommended SMG. I probably would avoid that one just because the mercenaries in this game have laser aim and they're super annoying to fight, but any of the other 6 are going to be pretty straightforward. You could probably get most of those done in one game if I'm being honest. And of course, completing these weekly challenges is pretty important because next week there's a chance we could see the new LMG drop through the weekly challenges. And of course, if you want that Golden River camo, this is how you access that. Now, you heard me talk about it earlier when we were going over some of those AMA answers, but the True Legends event going on right now in game, the COD Endowment event, this is actually going to be coming to a close this week on Friday. So if you have not gone through and earned all the XP for this event and gotten all the new rewards, be sure to jump on and take advantage of that because this is a limited time event. Obviously, once it concludes on Friday, all those rewards are no longer going to be available. So if you really care about that stuff, it's only live until the end of this week. So get to grinding for that. It's pretty basic though. It's just straight up XP. So as long as you're playing, you're making progress for this event. But all that being said, that is effectively everything that ended up changing in this week's content update, and that's going to wrap things up. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, drop a like on it. It would be seriously appreciated. And if you're new here, you want to guarantee that every single day you are up to date with absolutely everything going on in Call of Duty, be sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.